And it just felt like there was no laws, no rules, and it was completely terrifying.
They call themselves a car club. Two North Texas moms forced to share the road with the Triple D boys, call them criminals. The fast and furious antics left the moms fearing for their kids' lives.
I didn't know if it was going to turn violent. I didn't know if they were going to ram into us.
The news leader, broadcasting for all North Texas. Fox 4 News starts now.
Hello and good evening. I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. Those moms say that there were at least 50 of those custom cars, trucks, and SUVs that really just took over the freeway.
And so first on Fox 4 tonight, Natalie Solis of the Dallas Police Department. And Natalie, these moms were calling 911 a lot.
Yeah, they sure were. They say that between them, they called 911 at least 7 times. Now, they had 2 SUVs. Those SUVs packed full of kids that were heading to summer camp. And they say there were so many of these tricked out cars on the freeway that they were actually stuck on the freeway and afraid of what would happen next. They start weaving into all 3 lanes.
Linda, who does not want her face shown out of fear of retaliation, was one of the moms behind the wheel of an SUV full of kids anxious for summer camp. They were heading east on Highway 175 toward Kaufman Sunday, June 9th, when she noticed their SUV and the entire freeway suddenly taken over.
What in the world is going on? Where are these people coming from? Scary, and they were bullies. They were bullying everyone on the road.
An 11-year-old boy in the second SUV captured this shaky cell phone video. You can see the cars swerving, one with Lambo doors turned up and open. Sherry was in the passenger seat.
Because we were locked in, and to be honest, I panicked. I was scared to death. They clearly were breaking every law. They were on the feeder roads, they were on swerving, and I just didn't know if there would be a gun involved or what.
What they could see clearly?
One night, 2 shows.
Decals on several cars reading Triple D Boys, as seen here in YouTube video. Members proudly post videos of themselves in tricked out cars, cruising, weaving across lanes, and blocking traffic.
For hopping competition, it hits about 87 inches.
Gilbert Gasco with Bad Boys Custom in Oak Cliff for the last 18 years knows the car club culture. He says it's family-oriented, safe fun, but some car clubs take it too far.
There's car clubs that are out there that do that, and it's not respectable. It makes it, a community to make everybody look bad on it.
I'm thinking one of them might crash into us. So that was probably the scariest thing in my life.
But this 9-year-old and the other kids will remember it one way, and so will their moms.
Well, I would assume that at least one person in that group has a child, and I would assume that they would not appreciate their child being held captive in something that was so terrifying.
All right, well, we reached out to the Triple D boys to try to get some sort of response, but we did not hear back. Now, the moms do point out that it did appear that there were other car clubs out there that day, but they say that the Triple D boys, it was those decals that they could see that really stood out. Now, Dallas police tell us that they did respond to those 911 calls. They say they even flew their chopper over the scene that day, and they can confirm that at least one driver was pulled over and cited and had their car towed. Heather?
All right, Natalie, I guess that's good if that person was breaking the law, but there were so many cars out there. It seems like a lot of folks doing this. Surprising that more people weren't cited, but what is that one citation for?
Well, it's unclear what exactly that citation was for. I asked a spokesperson, and she said that what she could see didn't give her that information, unfortunately. But we have another source who tells us that they were hearing that there were actually at least 6 people who were pulled over and cited for things like not having car insurance. But I think you're right. It does seem like an awfully small number, even 6, when you consider that there were so many out there that day, apparently putting people in harm's way. Heather?
And certainly frightening at least that one little boy. All right, Natalie Solis, thank you.